Back with our third tournament in the last 24 hours. This is something I actually never play, but I think it would be kind of fun to try. So, I'm doing just a micro stakes rebuy tournament with $7,500 guaranteed into the prize pool. I honestly don't play a lot of rebuys because it's something you need. I know it's a very small tournament anyway, but I like to use my bankroll for certain things. This is more of a casual thing, kind of trying to get accustomed to all these tournaments. My last couple videos have been two different tournaments. This is another different tournament, so since I am going to try to be playing online a lot, even more than I am now in the near future, I'm going to just try to get accustomed to everything. Looking up some football thing. I'm a huge football fan, so I like to read up on what's happening around the league and everything like that. So I'm originally from Pittsburgh, so obviously I'm a Steelers fan. All the Pittsburgh teams I'm a fan of, even the Pirates, even though we're god awful, but not much they can do about that in a league that's majority of the teams are run by having a bigger amount of money they can spend. I know the Pirates could spend more money and everything, but I don't know. We're just terrible. I'm probably just making excuses for them, but it's okay. So I usually set goals for every tournament. I have no idea what goal to set since we are still in the rebuy part of this tournament, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save my goal for after the rebuys and add-on. I don't even think there is an add-on actually after rebuys are closed. So, and then we'll try to set a goal. So that would have been a beautiful turn card for us. Has a lot of bluff power with it. The only hand that probably really crushes us here would be someone drawn to the diamonds with the ace. I'm mostly surprised since this is a rebuy that someone didn't go all in on that turn, but like I said, pretty much a rookie at rebuy tournaments here. So from the person who just rebought 2K, we'll go ahead and call in position. $280 in the 410. I'll let it go. Two people behind us too doesn't make it very easy to call there. We've got aces and 10-5. Wow, that's pretty sick. It's part of rebuys though, is crazy plays and calls you would never make in a normal tournament. So I just have that feeling too, like a lot of people rebuy right from the beginning to get their stack to be double starting, but I figure since you're gonna have a lot of I mean, if majority of the table does it, I will do it every time, but see, we only have like two people who have done it at our table, So I find it's better to not even rebuy, since you are going to be playing the crazy people. It's fine just to try to play with them and try to get your rebuy through doubling off of them. But if you have like the majority of the people at the table do it, I'll go ahead and rebuy, just so if you do double, you get the full amount. I don't know if that's good logic or not, but see, three-way all-in probably here. Yeah, 2 all-ins, we got a heart draw, and just high cards. Ace Jack wins. Wow. Something that's actually probably kind of funny. I'm a pretty aggressive player in most no limit hold'em tournaments and games in general, but for some reason in rebuys I actually just become a little more timid with my hands. So $90 into $420 with 6 people behind him. That's a weird bet, to say the least. See him shove over the top now that he got a raise, or just fold. Wow, that's pretty crazy. And see, like hands like this, I always kind of mention, where say you start with a pair and then you turn a draw, it's good to I think it's easier to try to push someone off of a better hand than you that way. But for some reason I feel like if you start with the draw and then you turn a pair and it's not the top pair, it's almost it feels to me like it would be like on that hand there, if I played my 6-10 of hearts, it would feel like I would get called almost every time, especially in a rebuy tournament. Honestly, someone will have any ace and call you there for their whole stack. But if it was reversed from what it was, where you start with a pair, so say the board was like say the board was Jack 6-2 to start with just the 2 of hearts, and then the turn was the ace of hearts. That's just feels like, obviously it's another card that's higher than the flop board, so there's a scare factor into it, but also it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It just feels like it's the reverse of what we had here. Draw then pair. Seems like it's harder to bluff to me than to go with pair then draw. I don't know, it's the same exact thing. In all honesty, it's just reversed, but for some reason the other way seems like it's easier to bluff, because it's like the draw just got there, so a lot of people won't expect you to be shoving or raising them really big with a small pair and a draw there. But when you start with a draw and you do that, some people might say, okay, say that the ace was on board already, like it is right here, and then we turn, I don't know, say it's a queen of clubs, and we had like queen 10 of hearts. So now when you shove, a lot of people might be able to figure it out more. I think, at least, I don't know, it feels like it to me, that it's more likely to be figured out what you have in that scenario than the other way. Number 3 is good here. Look at that. I might be wrong on that those scenarios there, but I just feel like it is.